First off, I do want to explain something. So, I remember a long time ago, I saw Rambo After Life Matt's epically hilarious rant for this movie, and it got me intrigued to check it out. And he said it's the worst Adam Sandler film. I think he said it is up there is one of the worst comedy movies he's ever saw, and one of the worst movies he's ever seen. Period. I think it is his least favorite comedy movie. So that got me intrigued to check this movie out. This I agree. This is also like he said, and I agree. This is the worst Adam Sandler movie I have ever seen. I've seen Jack and Jill, The Ridiculous Six. Those films are they're like Spaceballs or uh oh what's some of my favorite comedies movies of all time. Spaceballs is like one of my faves. Um, Friday. I would say Spaceballs is my favorite comedy movie of all time. It's like Spaceballs. This is one of this may be I don't know if this will be the worst comedy. I mean it's close though. But what I can say though, actually it may be the worst comedy movie though I have ever seen. Is the time machine I found at a yard sale even a comedy? I mean it's been man. I couldn't remember if it was a comedy movie or not. Oh, no, it's not. Feels like one though. I'll call it a comedy movie because if it's what it feels like. Um, that is worse. That's worse made than Going Overboard. So I think Going Overboard may be the worst comedy movie I have ever seen. Of course, I just said the name of the title. We're talking about 1989's Going Overboard. I saw this movie off of Tubi TV. I didn't want my money or I didn't want, I was like, oh, I can watch it for free on Tubi, and then watched it. I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, I've seen some bad comedy movies in my lifetime. Those films from what were their names? Oh, Freeberg and Seltzer. Yeah, the guys that gave us the movies like disaster movie, date movie, whatever movie, Meet the Spartans. I don't know. This is the worst. I mean, first off, that poster looks like shit. Like no wonder it smells like shit in here. No, it actually doesn't. Just teasing you. Actually the image on the DVD cover. That looks like shit. Look at that Photoshop. Um, Okay. This has Adam Sandler in his debut film. Uh, the movie also has Burt Young, um, who he's in the Rocky movies and um, among other films. Good actor. I like uh, I like Burt Young. Um, he's been in other movies as well. Um, the Rocky movies, Once Upon a Time in America. He's a good actor. I've seen him act. Uh, then Billy Zane, another actor I like. The Phantom. Was it the right movie I was thinking of? Hold on. Was it The Phantom? 1996, I think it came out. Yeah. And then a young Billy Bob Thornton. Another actor I like. And then Adam Rifkin's in this. God, a lot of cameos in here. And directed by a woman named Valerie Breman, which I cannot click on her name. This is like the only movie she directed. Because this film probably killed her career. Even though this film is 97 minutes, it still feels like 2 hours. Which you'll never get back. Oh, not to mention Adam Rifkin produced it as well. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Where do I begin? Where do I begin with this movie? Oh, this movie. This movie blows. This movie blows in every conceivable way. There's nothing. I did not laugh a single bit in this movie. Not a single bit. This is interesting. The production. I mean, it was shot. Now, it's all set on a cruise ship going from New Orleans to Vancouver. So it's set entirely on a cruise ship. Um, First off, I want to mention the opening titles. Crappy, like, hand drawn animation where how it has like the titles, it has like a cartoon drawing of maybe what probably is Adam Sandler, and has this crappy music playing over it while it's you got like the speech bubble saying whatever produced by Adam Rifkin, the dad. When I first saw that, I just like, oh, we're starting out. That's a great start. No, then as time went on, I got more and more pissed off. Yep. In fact, just a little bit earlier today, before I even watched this, thought about watching it, I just watched the original My Bloody Valentine. This film right here. I might do a review for this. No, I'm actually probably going to do a review. I love this film to death. This is my favorite standalone slasher. I thought I'd mention it because I just watched it earlier. Before I saw this piece of shit. I was like, when I saw those opening titles, I was like, great. Especially when Adam Sandler tells us, this is a no budget film. He actually talks to the camera. And, sorry guys if y'all hear noise. That's my mom and stepdad. They're having a good conversation downstairs. Talking and stuff. Wish I could join, but I have to review this piece of shit first. Oh my god, this is the worst Adam Sandler movie I've ever seen. I mean, first off, when Adam Sandler's character is introduced, I mean, he said, he's actually talking to the camera, and he says, God, this movie is so freaking. Oh my god, I wasn't laughing with it. I was laughing at this piece of shit. Because it is pathetic. Oh my gosh. I mean, he tosses the camera and says, so what you about to do? This is a pretty ass story. And I hardly remember, what is in this movie and stuff. Because, but there's a good chunk of stuff I do remember, so that I will get to, but yeah. Oh my god. I mean, the one thing about this movie, there is a lot of hot ladies in this movie. Okay. I mean, that don't save the movie though, but hey, at least it has that. Gosh. I mean, the reason why this whole movie shot on the ship was because of all these beauty pageants, and there's a lot of hot women on there. Let's go. So they hitchhike, ride basically from New Orleans to Vancouver. They're just like, yeah, let's get on it. Let's shoot the movie on there. Not to you guys, to the freaking people that made the movie. Adam Sandler should be ashamed of himself. I mean, this is the first film he starred in, the film he chose as his debut. God, I'd rather watch Jack and Jill than watch this movie. Believe it or don't. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying that. I hated Jack and Jill. I really did. I mean, there's no question whatsoever. So there's that. The script took like 3 days to write, according to Matt, Rainbow Rat for Life. And it took like 6 days to shoot. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? Because of the crap I just saw, I'm just gonna go ahead and back in the original My Bloody Valentine when I'm done with the review. Even though I just watched the film earlier today, I'm gonna watch it again. I'd rather watch this film. This is 1,000,000 times better than this film. This is a fantastic film. I'd rather do a review for this film right here, than this. This or this. This by a mile. I want to get the Scream Factory release of this movie. I want to see what it looks like on Blu-ray, because I heard they got all the deleted footage cleaned up. So there's that. Also at the beginning, yeah, Burt Young looking at pornographic movies, which I can't remember the names because this movie is so freaking forgettable. Every film is forgettable. Every film that is shitty is forgettable. So, and this is forgettable. I mean, I wasn't even that far in. I hated this movie. I don't know what it was. First off, I mean, the film is 97 minutes, and I mentioned that earlier. It still feels like 2 hours. I don't know. Guys. I don't know. I mean, the opening credits. I mean, I immediately knew right from the get go that this movie was gonna suck. I knew. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised why. I can see why Matt, Remember Afterlife. I can see why he despised this movie. I despise this movie too. God. Burt Young's character puts in a porno film, like a VHS tape or something, and then you have those crappy looking opening credits. The opening, like oh my god, that animation. Oh my god. I already described it for you. Go watch it right from the beginning. I mean, if you want to suffer through this nightmare, it is on Tubi. I don't recommend it, but if you want to do it, go ahead. That's up to you. I don't recommend you do it. I mean, I don't recommend you suffer through this movie. Oh, something interesting too. The opening credits, it said starring Adam Sandler as, I can't remember what else. I knew it said something, but then, you know, the version of the film I watched, it said starring Adam Sandler as, and it's blank, going overboard. So, when Matt mentioned that in his review, I mean, it was funny. And when I watched it on Tubi, I laughed my ass off. I was like, his name is going overboard. Adam Sandler's starring Adam Sandler as going overboard. So he's going overboard. Ricky is going overboard in this movie. Oh my gosh. He is going overboard. The whole movie's going overboard. Every once in a while, the beauty pageant ladies, whatever they are, they will talk directly to the camera and say, what do you think of heaven or whatever? What do you think, I mean, it's definitely, I pause every second because, it gives, because I do remember a decent chunk of stuff. So, I mean, this movie is so horrendously written. I don't know. I don't know. This movie went straight to VHS. Did it even go to theaters? This is it's super low budget, ultra low budget, but I mean it's Trimark. Was it Trimark Pictures that, owns the movie? Vidmark Entertainment. Oh, but I clicked on it and it was, that was the name before it was Trimark Pictures. Okay. Cool. I don't care. I don't care. I would I'd rather stick this phone up my ass than watch this movie again. The dialogue, I mean the characters are annoying. I mean, I don't know what to say. This is a simple review, so but you already know enough for me to say that I don't recommend you watch this movie if you actually have a brain, just like me. Um, I hate everybody in this movie. Nobody's funny in this movie. The jokes suck. The acting sucks. Everything sucks. The writing sucks. Just stupid stuff. It's not. It just hurts you. It hurts you. It really does. You're like, this is not even funny anymore. You just want to cry. Excuse me. It is that bad of a movie, folks. I mean, you gotta see it to believe it. So I'm not gonna spoil it anymore. This is just torture. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie a rating. This gets a 0.5 out of 5-star rating. A point 0.5 out of star. So a 5-star rating. So almost a 0. Actually, yeah, I think that's good enough. Um, I would give it a quarter of a star though, but that's too much. 0.9 out of star. It sounds better. 0.9 out of 5-star rating. That sounds a lot better. All right. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna pop this movie back in, and or I'll pop back in the Shawshank Redemption. I just did a fan commentary. I will most likely do a fan commentary for this film. So you wait. There may be a fan commentary for this. So I'm not gonna say there's gonna be a fan commentary, and then I'm not gonna do one. You guys just wait. There may be a fan commentary, which y'all get surprised. So yeah, that's going overboard. Probably the worst comedy movie I've ever seen. I'm gonna have to think about that for a little while. I'm not gonna say officially it is. Same with The Night to Dismember. I'm not going to say it's officially the worst slasher I've ever seen. It may take me some time to think about it, and then I may make an update or something like an epic rant on the film. Because yeah, I'm gonna pop this movie back in. This movie right here is a classic. I'm gonna touch it. This movie's a classic right here. I'm gonna do a review for this. All right, guys, that's it. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. If you like this video, so comment, like, share, subscribe. Take care, stay awesome. I love y'all. Adios.